Hola. Hello. Good night. Good evening. Hello. Welcome back to the live stream. Make sure the stream manager looks good. I'm 17 minutes late. Hello. Audio check. Audio check. Great. Good night. I don't gotta keep saying good night. That would mean that we're like done. We're not done. We're just getting started, actually. I'm probably gonna do a pretty reduced stream intro here because I am quite late and I want to play Veilguard. Spilling water on myself. But how are you? Great to see you. Welcome back. Hope you had a nice weekend. I had a pretty spectacular weekend. You know, I'm not one to draw attention to it, but it is just a matter of fact that it is my birthday today. And thank you to all who have sent me some very nice happy birthday wishes today and yesterday. Appreciate you. But yes, today is the big 32. Today's been pretty chill. Today's just kind of been a day. 32 is not a very exciting birthday. You know what I mean? Like, 32 is like, 32? I feel like I just turned 30. And 30 felt like a big deal. 30 was like, oh, you're really old now. 32 is like, you're still really old. But, yeah, today was pretty chill. Just kind of took it easy, which, as you get older, becomes a celebration in of itself. Last night was kind of the real celebration. Even though I was like, I don't really want to do anything, blah, blah, blah. Just still put together a really nice dinner. We went to a swanky little seafood joint with our friends Terrence and Danny and Kayla. Kayla Marizzi and Jacob. It was very nice. We had the crab going in the lobster, and we had the mussels and the oysters. I had swordfish. I'd never ate swordfish before, but I saw swordfish on the menu, and I was like, that feels like a move. That feels different. You know, like, I like to try new things, and it's not every day you see swordfish on the menu, so I went there, and it was good. Nice, like, thick piece of fish. Well seasoned, good sear on it. It's good. I liked it. And we had some drinks, naturally. It was good. It was a nice night out. Not too late. That's the thing. I'm old. Like, staying out too late can be a motherfucker, right? But we didn't stay out too late, and we did get drunk, which was like the other thing I didn't really want to do. So it was good. It was like a nice, laid back, grown up time. Good food, some friends, some drinks. What more could you ask for? And then today, just kind of took it easy. I had a nice long bath. We were just watching Dread because I found out Jess had never seen Dread, and I was like, "You're gonna love Dread." She loves big bang bang shoot 'em up action movies. I was like, "This is gonna be great." So I wanted to make sure we finished Dread before I came down here, and that's why I'm a little late. And now, to wrap up my birthday, I'm gonna play the Veilguard, which I'm excited for. I might push the stream a little late too, because I started late, and I feel like we're finally in a position to really get this thing moving. It's been kind of, I don't know the right word for it, but it's been just sort of, meh, you know? As far as like this plot goes, it's just been kind of meh. We've been coming at it at a very, like, slow poke pace, in my opinion. And part of that is because the way I'm approaching it, the way I'm playing it, I think, I've not had a lot of opportunity to push the main quest forward, so that's going to be what we do tonight, and we'll see what happens. I realized that I only really had, because I want to start something else in December. I have some other stuff I want to play in December, and I realized that I only have 2 streams of this left this month, including tonight, so there's no way we're going to finish it this month. I don't even know if we'll finish it in December because there's the other things I want to play too. So we've got quite a ways to go in Veilguard. So let's see if we can make the most of it. I realized I had scheduled a stream on Thanksgiving. I took it off the schedule. I might still stream on Thanksgiving, but it's probably unlikely. It's gonna be a play it by ear thing, right? We're gonna see what the mood is, what the energy is, what's going on Thursday night. We'll see, but probably strong likelihood that there won't be a stream then, and that's fine. You know, I said a while back I wanted to try and stop preoccupying myself so much about when games get finished and what the schedule looks like, yada yada. And I really do mean that. And going into the new year, I would think I'd like to not have everything be so planned out, you know? I would like it to be a little bit more spontaneous. But we'll play Veilguard tonight. Also, just because it's sitting here, another shout out to the great Kayla Marizzi and her partner Jacob for the $22.99 in V-Bucks. I loaded that up on my account today, baby. I am swimming in the V-Bucks. I heard Godzilla's coming to Fortnite. That's the rumor. There's a Godzilla skin inbound. And I think I might spend that on Godzilla. I'm going to wait and see when it hits. Here's the other gift I got. It's sitting right here. Mr. Beast Feastables. They gave me such an epic gamer gift with the Mr. Beast chocolate bar. I've never had one of these before. You know what? Before we start the game, let's give it a try. This will be the sequel to our Wednesday Taco Bell Decades Menu food review. Which, by the way, if you were tuned into that, you'll know I was very unhappy to find that the caramel apple and piñata was not on the menu yet. It's on the menu now. I showed up like a day early for that. It's there now. So now I have to get it. Alright, here we go. This is it. The cool... I already start opening it. Mr. Beast's Feastables Review. Chocolate bar. I heard these used to suck. I heard these were really garbage tier. But that Mr. Beast changed the formula and now they're pretty good. So let's get in here. It's a little melted. You can see it's broken up into segments. It even says Mr. Beast in the chocolate. Let's give it a look. Let's give it a taste. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. It's not bad. Hopefully the quality assurance on that is better than the Lunchlies. That's not bad. I don't think it tastes that dissimilar to a Hershey bar, so I don't know that I would really pick that over a Hershey bar. But it's not bad. I don't really have much of an opinion on Mr. Beast as a person. I think there's no light in his eyes. I think he makes uber normie content that gets shared on Facebook. Just not the kind of thing I have time for at this point in my life. And he's starting to associate with some really disappointing degenerates. I don't know about that, but this chocolate bar's fine. It seems like the products he associates with typically are really low quality. I know his Ghost Kitchen burger chain was quite a dud, and then the Lunchlies thing. That's not a bad chocolate bar. I'm not really one to just have like a plain milk chocolate bar. I'd like, you know, something crunchy in there, some nuts maybe. But that's not a bad chocolate bar by any means. I'm not going to be dishonest with you. Great. Alright, so I did play this off stream a little bit. I got some things done. I did a quest where we helped the Veil Jumpers out with some things. We had to find like one of their dead Veil Jumpers. Missing Veil Jumpers. And then he was dead. He was blighted. We saved a Nug. And then I defeated a champion, one of the big Darkspawn ogres in Docktown. It was really hard. It was really hard, but I beat him, and that felt good. So all our side quests for now are cleared other than this Lucanus quest here. So we're going to do this. These are typically pretty laid back. They're like not more than conversations, and then we're going to jump into the main quest. What's up, Lucanus?
Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Dea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise?
You can't really see me, can you?
I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Dea. This is just too much right now.
If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
You're such a dear. I hope these two are paying attention.
What's that supposed to mean? It's because I have horns?
Don't
You
flirt with my
think I look like a deer?
colleague.
Sorry.
Jealous. Fine. Do business, then. There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll get them to you right away.
Hilario, what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you, I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
My apologies, Andrea. Continue without me. I'll get you the ashes.
Seemed like that went well.
My cousin has never taken anything seriously in his whole life. I don't know why he'd start now.
Hilario can be a handful. But this? The only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next. And my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Come. I'll get us some drinks and we can make the arrangements.
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Hilario, as usual.
How did you stay on her good side?
What good side?
To hear Katerina tell it, Lucanis can do no wrong.
It's easy to look good standing next to my cousin.
I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Taya.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
That's that? That's all? Wow. Okay, let me take all your scrolls, I suppose. Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead and put these in my big magical filing cabinet and never think about them again. Okay, so is that it? Warden's best friend, right? We have this one, but this is something else we have to unlock in the crossroads, I think. So this, an alluvion that leads to the high Anderfells. Great, let's do that. We're going to the crossroads. Harding's Warden contacts. Do I have Harding with me? Great, look at this little team. I will assume that we're going to recruit the Grey Warden companion tonight. That's another thing that's been kind of unusual, in my opinion, is the pace at which we're recruiting new companions. It seems way more gradual than is typical for a game like this. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's just because I'm experiencing this new firsthand for the first time here. Like in Inquisition, I know you start off with Varric, Cassandra, Solus, and then you got to progress the game along a little bit before you get the others to open up, and then they're just on the map, and you can kind of go get them whenever you feel like getting them. Obviously, me, I was like gonna prioritize that and get them all ASAP.
Cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
Even Spite felt the chill. I did not know he could.
But this, it's like they're more on a linear path through the main quest. And I feel like a good bit of game has happened already too. I've only gotten one so far, being Lucanus. Obviously we had Harding and Ned at the very start. What you, Darkspawn? Okay. I want to say, and I'm going to probably regret telling you this, but I want to say I'm a little bit better at the combat, having spent some more time with this off stream. That boss, I'm telling you, that boss was super hard. Alright, so there's some little mechanical, strategical improvements I think I've made. I think I've become a little more patient with the combat in this, and I'm getting a bit better. That doesn't mean I'm not going to get hit a whole bunch. Like, for example, I never really noticed that if you just take a moment, pause on an enemy like this, it's going to tell you what they're vulnerable against. And a matter of fact, I'm only just noticing this for the first time. It even highlights the ability you have down here. Look, it's green. It's like, hey, W, use this. He's vulnerable to fire. You got a fire move. Somebody use it.
Darkspawn. Let's clear them out.
It probably even told me that. And I think I complained saying, like, I wish there were more, like, UI indicators telling me when I'm about to get hit. Long range and in melee. And those indicators do exist and have been there. I just didn't notice them. It can be difficult to do a big combat tutorial and remember everything you were told in it before you there was a... Yeah, get that. Beautiful. It can be difficult to retain that information while like learning, and also not to mention streaming it, where so you're like trying to talk over it and be interesting or entertaining. Okay, let's see. Chain lightning. I could tell you guys to start doing shit too, huh?
I'm there.
See, that wasn't bad, huh?
Darkspawn here. The blight on this island must be running wild.
Then we'll just have to deal with it.
I just don't want to overstate. I don't want to tell you like, yeah, man, I'm really good at this game now, because I think I'll be exposed as a liar. This does more shock damage. Okay, we don't really want to replace this one. What about this one? Bleeding damage. This one's blue, so I kind of want to keep it on. I guess like these rings are really only applicable to us as well. Like the other characters get accessories, but they're only accessories specific to them. And I kind of talked about that I think last time. How I don't really mind that. Yeah, I don't know if I want the shock damage. I do be shocking people though. Or, you know, I guess it's kind of a toss-up. I'll keep what I have for now.
What's this? It looks like
What's going on?
an entryway.
Can I just walk through this? Oh!
Wait. What happened? This doesn't feel like the Fade, more like a dream, or...
I didn't really... Okay. Go forward into the memory. Is this a different thing now? Are we doing a different thing? Disrupt and conquer. Warden's best friend. Okay, I think we're doing a different thing now. Alright. Sure. Oh my.
Spirits, Fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solus. Is that him?
If it is, he doesn't see us yet.
It's like one of Solus's memories. Tell me that ain't Solus with hair.
The Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
Does he think I'm one of these spirits?
The false gods,
It is!
the Venuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within this citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
This is a memory. We see in the past when Solus sent this spirit army against the gods. If we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
I already have one demon. I'm not pretending to be another.
I think we're really glossing over the most pressing issue here, which is Solus with hair.
Spirits!
I don't think I realized he ever did have hair. It's just so intrinsic to his character. Oh, you guys are vulnerable to shock? Check this out. Oh, no chance.
These memories are real enough to sting.
Alright, show him one of these.
Your turn.
Oh, y'all? Okay, hold on. Yeah, you guys are chumps. Although they're being a little cheesy, huh? Ooh! Okay, I got a little too cocky with that one. Big level up! Okay. Let's see, what do we got going on in here? Oh, I'm still in combat, sorry. Oh, we got a little ballista action.
Okay. Think like a spirit of disruption.
Do this. There you go.
We're through.
The gods told us his fortress couldn't be breached!
Oh!
That's the last of them.
Get off the barricades, you freaks. Very good. And it is very good, because we got Dilly Tots in the chat. What's going on, my sweet baby? How are you? Hardy, hit me with that yummy juice. Thank you. I've learned it's very crucial to have somebody with a heal move on the team at all times, or else I'm going to get hurt. Oh, I got hurt. Very good. Ah, not close enough. I would have taken them all out for sure.
We're almost through to their citadel, and the heaven near is snowing.
Got in from Michigan, got out of the shower, and I'm all comfy finally. That sounds very nice. How was Michigan? This looks terrible. We're currently walking through one of Solus's memories. And it appears to be one of the crucial battles against the elven gods.
Not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the citadel.
And he has hair.
But we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
More of them.
Death to all tyrants!
I hate to beat a dead horse here, but I am wondering now what happened to his hair. I just kind of assumed he was always Chrome Dome, right? But, you know, was it the elves experience, like, male pattern baldness, right? Like, did they just start shaving it? Was it like a statement? Was it a fashion choice? Maybe that, you know, just the way, like, his creation of the veil separated the elves from immortality and their connection to the Fade. Maybe it also, like, made him bald. Because they weren't immortal anymore, right? So you start to age and your hair thins out, and Solus just had to cut that shit, brother, you know? Sometimes it's just time. Are you guys just gonna keep coming? Or is this like a thing we're doing here? I'm gonna breach those gates. Hey, I see you up there. Cornball. That's it. These guys are kind of jobbers. That's okay. I say as I take damage. Give me that juice. Flashbang warning. Am I gonna see one of the gods finally? Oh my god, I'm so... Oh! Oh, there he is. Look close up.
Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the Citadel.
Wait, that body's me.
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached this Citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice, but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
You knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths. Solus, we're supposed to be better than that.
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Falasan. Let that be a comfort, that this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
A ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Evanurus.
They did call him the god of lies and trickery. He was the villain in a lot of Dalish stories I've heard.
The memories sort of condensed into that statuette. Maybe there's more to this.
I can't wait to talk shit to him next time I see him about that. He had like the same haircut as Dorian, too. What are y'all doing coming out of Inquisition? I mean, I know that happened before Inquisition, but that I just don't think that haircut is it. I don't know what they're telling y'all out here. Brother got food poisoning. Ay, ay, ay. He's recovering all right. That is no fun. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, we gotta go down the Zippy and get back to what we were doing. That was a fun detour that I accidentally stumbled through. Happy birthday again, though. I'm glad and grateful for you. Likewise, thank you so much for saying so. Glad to have you here. I'm very grateful for your friendship all these years later. And I did have a good but very laid back birthday. And that's fine. That's what I was feeling this year. I had said I didn't want to do a big shebang. You know, I'm getting too old. But it was fun. I'm grateful for the weekend that I had. Griffins. Okay. Alright, we only get to bring one. That means we're definitely getting a new companion out here. Good. Alright, it's Harding's contact, so I'll just keep her. My girl Harding. With the threat of Darkspawn and Blight brought on by the gods, the team must seek out the Grey Wardens who are more sympathetic to their cause. Not those fucking bums back in Minrathis who just want to sit on their hands.
And Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it! Harding, we meet again.
Antoine, Evka, you
French elf?
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I can imagine.
What have you come to talk about?
The elven gods are changing the blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demetta's Crossing. They overran it with the blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the Blight, we need Warden help.
A change. Manipulation. That could explain. But...
You believe me?
that the elven gods are here, and it's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the Blight ourselves. It's altered. I can feel it. And your story...
A lot lines up.
Exactly. Besides, even if you doubt me, you know Harding wouldn't lie.
That's not a reason to... I mean, I'm not lying. We're not lying.
We know. The question is what to do next.
If the First Warden believes that village was an aberration, or that it did not happen as you say...
We're not exactly the First Warden's favorites. Your word and our theories won't win the whole order.
So what do we do?
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davrin might help. Even among Wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission. Not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the Blight.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us if this works out.
Travel safely. We'll be in touch.
Too old to shebang. That is true.
Well, I'd say we
What's
found
going
the
on,
camp.
Featured?
So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
The fire's still going.
Were they ambushed?
Oh, yeah, there's the little goober.
Easy, boy.
So this is kind of a big deal within Dragon Age because through the course of this entire series, griffins have been extinct, but they have history as being part of the Grey Wardens. Like they would ride them into battle against the Darkspawn. But throughout all the games, they've been extinct. And in one of the books, I read it years ago. It was like the newest book, Ads of Inquisition. One of like the ending revelations was that somebody had successfully bred or hatched a griffin or something. So finally, that's paying off in this game, and there's a living griffin. And we're so excited about that.
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Trouble is, he's not sure what you are. Neither am I.
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like Darkspawn? Griffins hunt Darkspawn.
Oh, he's super cute. He's got all the energy of Jonesy. He's got big ears, and he's trying to eat me.
You've got bigger problems than us. We found Blight on the tent.
What? Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Try to keep up.
Here's our buddy. We got him.
Follow the squawks.
I thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to think that. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
Oh, we better bring him back to the lighthouse.
Like a no.
If he even listens, has a mind of his own.
I definitely want to have as many opportunities to pet the griffin as possible. He's a little cutie patootie.
He spotted something.
Darkspawn.
Dead Darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands.
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
Not sure if we need to go up here, but let's have a peek. No, we're supposed to be up here. Okay. Goddamn, Rick always. Stop! He's freaking out. He's going crazy. Got the zoomies. Sometimes he goes a little crazy. Who we got here? We scoured the Weishaupt libraries and found nothing useful for training griffins. The archivist. Oh boy, here it comes. The archivist said all griffin texts were lost or destroyed over time, which means Remy and I are starting from scratch. We'll approach this like a falconer would and hope griffin instincts are the same.
How do we get up that?
Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention.
Oh, I can tell him to do something?
Hassan, hit that!
That's impressive. You teach him that?
No, Lancet and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard?
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Hold up. There's the Darkspawn.
Check this out. Boom! We bring the boom!
I hate fighting. Something in me just recoils from them.
That's why it's a job for...
Okay, what do you do? Oh! We get to, like, tell the Griffin to do stuff. That his abilities are the Griffin. Oh, that is so special. Whenever... What's his name? Davrin? Is it our team? That means the Griffin is just sort of also here. Oh, that's so good. And these are both naturally super effective against Darkspawn.
Professionals.
Here, do this. Hey!
Finish it.
Very good. Okay, here we go. Yeah, do that. Oh. Alright, I got a feeling I'm going to want the guy with the Griffin summon to be in my party more often than not. Something I also noticed is you don't really have to worry about your companions' well-being at all, huh? Like in Inquisition, for example, they have their own respective health bars and could get knocked out of the fight, and then you have to worry about resurrecting them or healing them or giving them barriers. That's not really a thing in this. Like, they just kind of take care of themselves, and the unfortunate thing is enemies will target you more often than not because you're the thing that can die. At least I've noticed. But another sort of traditional... Oh, destroy the boils. Maybe I'm supposed to go do that, or else the Darkspawn will keep coming. Let's see. Okay, boy, there's a lot of you guys coming after me, huh? Boils? There's a boil. Yeah, I think those do spawn them, okay. Yes, terrific, good job.
Remy, where are you?
But, you know, kind of another traditional RPG mechanic that's been removed, and, you know, depending on your perspective, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it simplifies things. You get to just focus on yourself.
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere. A monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Once it ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Asan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them.
What did you say, Gloom? What did you say? I just getting this to point at the shield? That's crazy. What a security system. Oh, got the bot. Got him. Hey, what's going on, Renee? Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And thanks for tuning in. How are you doing?
Hassan, on me. No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
He's doing his best.
Is that Elvin?
It's Elvin for Arrow. Elby grows into it.
I also saw Jess's brother Sam briefly yesterday, who is also playing this game. I'm not sure if he... Gloom Howler, that's what it was.
There are
Oh, there's others.
Griffins?
Whole family. Hassan's brothers and sisters.
I don't think he finished yet, but he's also playing this. And told me he thought the gameplay was pretty solid. And the story was fine, but he thought the writing was bad and annoying. I didn't want him to tell me too much, obviously, both for spoiler's sake and also because, you know, I don't really know what the reception of this game has been, mostly. I've not read, like, any reviews, and I'm just trying to keep it that way. I don't want to go in with, like, any sort of expectation. I don't want to go, oh, this is what people are saying, and now I'm looking for it. You know what I mean?
Watch out, Rook. Darkspawn.
I want to be able to draw my own conclusion, independent of what other people are saying. But it was a little disappointing to hear that. He's the kind of guy that I feel like we probably have a lot of similar sensibilities on that kind of thing. So when and writing, you know, the distinction he made between writing and story was like the overall plot's fine, but like I think a lot of the dialogue he found obnoxious. And I remember, speaking of brothers, I remember Dilly's brothers saying, I forget what they were playing. I was watching you play something together a while ago, and he had said he watched a review, and one of the complaints that was consistent with that review was that there's not like a lot of opportunity for conflict in the game. Like in prior Dragon Ages, this wasn't really true in Inquisition though, but in prior Dragon Ages you could like play as a real fucking psycho like tyrant you could basically play as evil. You could kind of do that in Mass Effect as well. You could definitely be pretty evil in Mass Effect 3, whereas this doesn't really give that much of an opportunity for it. Might have been Turtles. Yeah, I forget. I was watching you guys play something. He had mentioned he watched a review of it, and that was something the reviewer had said. And I don't know if that's a common critique of it or not, or just that one person who felt that way. But yeah, that's my understanding. Is it's like everyone's kind of agreeable. Even in the last game, you know, we butted heads with like Sarah and Vivian quite a few times. And I'm somebody who tends to play these fairly agreeable. I'm not somebody who goes for like the Renegade playthrough by nature. But it's always been an option, right? If that's what you want to do. It also encourages replayability. You could go through and, you know, make a lot of different choices. I imagine this will still have some diverging choices at some point. But, yeah, no, it's interesting. Something I'm kind of... That is kind of in my mind as I play this to see whether that occurs to me or not. Okay, I gotta lock in. Here we go.
Got him in position.
I do have my ultimate ability. Take it. Maybe I should have saved this for the Gloom Howler. That sounds pretty evil, but freeze him up too. You know what? You get griffined. Oh. I'm still quite taken aback by like how different the combat is in this, where it is really involved. Like, you do have to, like, the tactics approach of like slowing down time and telling everybody to do stuff and like taking control of your teammates and all that is not present really in this anymore, and the series has been getting gradually further and further away from that. But like, this is involved in a different way, where it's like you do have to pay attention to the enemies and their attack animations and like weaknesses and strengths. And it definitely has a lot more in common with like God of War in a weird way, which is, of course, really one of the only examples I have to compare it against. I'm gonna put this belt on, big time. But the combat does feel just so much more like an action-driven game than an RPG.
Let's get through it.
Like a traditional RPG. Which is admittedly also not something I have a ton of experience with. So I'm maybe speaking a little out of turn. And
never seen Darkspawn this bold. Unless there's a blight.
There's a blight.
The Wardens told you this?
I told them. Your first.
I'm telling you.
He's a stubborn one.
Why does the
green glowing pots have health potions?
The real question's how it knows.
Which I don't actually need right now, surprisingly.
Up until now, it only went after Wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These griffins are a secret.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit more competent in the combat. I don't want to say I'm good at it, but the ability to practice a bit off stream, I think, proved very beneficial. Yeah, see, bust this open. Oop, a little. I guess I do have like a hair of health missing, so you know what? We'll drink one, and we'll grab this.
Hi.
Keep moving.
Hi. Whoa, that's lots of big stuff. Hit him with this. Crazy. Okay, get you with this. And you can do this, right? But it's not quite the same as like plugging in a bunch of different moves for your companions, or like literally taking control of them. Right? You can't do that. No, you can't do that. It's like, I'm not talking out of my ass here, right? You can't do that, right? If you can do it, I don't remember learning how. And it's not something I made a habit of doing in Inquisition anyway. He's focusing on using his knife right now instead of... Wait, what are these moves I'm doing? Where did I get these moves? What is this? It looks cool to me, but... Oh, do the takedown. Yes! Oh, the takedown didn't actually kill him, though. Interesting. Ah. Ah. Yeah, it's like the moves I'm using are different. What did I do? How did I do that? Did the belt make that happen? The only thing that changed is I put on a new belt. He seems to be using different spells with like the light attack. Yeah, you know what? Take this.
Got him in position.
Wrecked. Yeah, it's definitely different. He's got like a spectral blade. What happened? Did I equip a new weapon and not realize it somehow? I'm not mad about it. It seems to be preferable.
Damn it, it's Lancet. I want this thing's head on a pike.
I don't know. I mean, you have a knife and a staff equipped. Maybe it's this thing? Thunderclap? Hey, yo, trying to get that thunderclap. I might want to switch this, actually. It looks like I've gotten some better ones. Let's see. Oh, so I can switch off the electric damage, I think. Or... yeah, I can do cold damage. Fire damage. Maybe I want to do fire damage, because fire damage is especially effective against... Oh, I can just change the... I learned something new every time I play this. I can just change the magic type out of that. So, like, I have this. Looks like I might want to change this, too, right? No, well, what does this have? Maybe better effects. The damage is a little lower, and the stagger's a lot lower. I'm going to keep what I got. I don't know, he looked like he was doing the same old at the very start. I don't remember equipping anything different in the middle of all that, but I'm not mad about it. The attacks seem cooler. I mean, I don't like that's cool. Whatever you're doing, it's cool. Keep it up. Oh, didn't I also get a skill point I gotta use? It probably still thinks I'm in combat, doesn't it? Jump attack. Okay. Jump attack's better. Looks like my next step is I get a new fire move. Yeah, what is that? Why am I doing that now? I'm not. And now there's a floating fireball next to me.
What is that?
Is that the Gloom Howler? Ah, yeah. I should have kept my ult. What is that? I should have kept my ultimate attack. Camera, please.
Exploding darkspawn? What is this?
They explode now? Oh!
This blight's different.
Use a move.
Wrong.
There we go. They explode now?
I can hear the other griffins. Let's get in there.
What is happening? What was that? What is happening? Oh, you have little babies in cages. We must let them out. Let the babies out.
More griffins.
We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. It's okay, Highness. Calm down. You too, Rumptail. We'll come back for both.
Rumptail. If anything happens to the rest of the Griffins, I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna throw this game out my window. Oh, I can't do that. I don't have a physical copy of it. I have to throw the whole PlayStation out, I'm afraid. Okay, you... Oh, eat my ass. Harding, take him down up here.
Your turn.
Oh, the parry! Get fucking parried, nerd. Oof. Sometimes you just gotta take a moment, start zipping around, the camera's going nuts, it just helps you just do this and just kind of think about it for a minute. You know? See that sick dodge, you just stop and oh, you get damaged a little bit though. Okay, I'm getting real messy here. You get this. Alright, that ain't too bad. Harding, give me the juice. Thank you so much. Good spin move there with your juice dispensing. Not necessary, but very good.
Heads up. We've got one more dark spot. Mean looking.
Ah, it's not ogre yet. Where is it? Why is this battle system seen the same as Mad Max's? No, I would not say that at all. This definitely, I mean, it has the, like, hey, you're about to get hit, you should dodge or block for sure, but I think that's pretty common in just, like, an action game in general. This definitely doesn't have, like, Arkham combat. And you can't suplex as far as I can tell, so... Oh. Freeze him. I literally haven't... Can I switch between the knife and the staff? I have no idea how I did this, but... again, I'm not upset about it. I just don't understand it. This is definitely, like, a lot faster than that kind of combat. And you have to be more aggressive. Whereas, like, Arkham combat, I feel, is a lot about, like, waiting for the enemies to come to you, waiting for them to attack first, and then start chaining combos between them. This really calls for you to be the aggressor, and obviously dictate things to your companions when you can. Wow! Oof. That was rough. I should know better with the ogres. I fought a big ogre off stream and it was really hard. But it seems like the attacks are pretty similar. Get out of here. Another big level up.
Yellow's one. You're not taking these griffins.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still just very mystified by the switch up in our attack, but that's okay. Hit down on D-pad? Oh, that's what it was. Okay, because when I was fighting earlier and I was like, wait, I can't switch between companions, right? I hit the D-pad because that's how you would do that in Inquisition, so I just wanted to make sure. So, okay, interesting. Now, here's the next question then is... Oh, wait, that's so cool! Wait a minute. Okay, so if I use the staff, this is ideal when I'm facing something that's vulnerable to shock damage, but I can switch to the knife, which has this fire element equipped to it, and I switched to fire. So like I would use the knife against a darkspawn, and then if something else shows, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I'm sure they told me all that, but
We'll get you out.
the ADD said, nah, you ain't remembering all that. Oh, that's cool. It gives you different options and allows you to, you don't have to like get into menus to pursue those options. I am Groot. I am Glue.
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden, on both of you.
No need to be nasty.
No one needs to spill anyone's blood. We just want the Griffins.
Don't be gross or rude.
Never yours.
Oh my god, I swear, if anything happens to them, I'm gonna throw up.
Mortal threats are a dull blade.
Did something just happen to them?
There are only 13 Griffins alive in Thetis. That monster just took 12 of them.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter. For the Blight to end all blights.
The first Warden agreed to this?
The first Warden is wasting time treating this like any other blight. We can't wait for him to take action.
Going against Weishaupt's orders?
I don't have a choice. There are powerful mages behind all this, and we have to hunt them down.
Well, you did save Hassan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other Griffins back...
I have to.
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food.
He's a little sweetie boy.
Come on, Hassan. Let's get to know our new friends.
Oh, Pixie. The great Pixie _boot. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Bringing in the main man, Captain Jim Raynor 89. How terrific. Welcome in. How are you? How was your stream? How was your weekend? We're playing a little Dragon Age, the Veilguard. We just found a very cute little sweetie pie griffin. And then all his brothers and sisters got stolen by an evil bone witch, and I'm very upset. While seeking an ally in the Grey Wardens, the team met Davern and his young griffin Hassan, but disaster struck when a terrifying monster, the Gloom Howler, stormed the griffin area and kidnapped Hassan's brothers and sisters. Davern agreed to join the team on the condition that they continue to hunt the Gloom Howler and rescue the missing griffins. That is the main objective now for me. We have to save those griffins. Nothing else could possibly matter more than that. Damn, Pixie was streaming. I know, man. You could be watching her instead. Dumbass.
So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right.
Didn't post on Twitter.
Get used to that.
Who has time to post on Twitter?
Nice. What's wrong?
Everything's wrong. Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
Blighted dragons. 2 of them. 1 for each city.
Damn it. So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
You got back just in time.
I knew there were 2 dragons. Y'all put that all over the commercials.
Any sign of the gods? 2 dragons at once can't be a coincidence.
If it is, the Shadow Dragons and the Crows didn't say anything about it.
Last time you saw the dragon, the gods were nearby, no? They'll be lurking somewhere. Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathis to burn?
Nev.
You're a shadow dragon, Rook. You know the Viper, Tarquin, every damn shadow. We'll fight to the end, but people will get hurt, or worse. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne, and hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
Oh no, this is like the first big choice of the game, isn't it? Oh, I don't want that. I don't want to make a big choice. Got a post on Twitter. Yeah, Twitch has, in my experience, been pretty unreliable with the outgoing notifications to followers and subscribers. It's very cool. A very cool system over here.
Have we been able to...
Damn it! There's no time. It's my city.
Or were you playing tonight, Pixie? Little Nancy Drew, perhaps?
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
Okay, here's a big fork in the road, right? This is definitely gonna have a big impact. Are we just basically like sacrificing the city we don't go save? Oh, playing Zelda? You're playing like the new Zelda, right? Like playing as Zelda, correct? How is that? That looks pretty spectacular. Oh, okay, wait a minute though. I don't know which one. We're just gonna... the one that we don't save is gonna be destroyed? We're gonna have to upset one of our friends. Either Nev or Lucanus. I know, Feature, you could watch more Zelda instead of this. You fool. I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know. Are we going to save one of these cities? I didn't really think we were going to get this big of a decision tonight. Assuming this is as big of a decision as it feels. I mean, we are Shadow Dragon. We do have, like, just RP my way through this. We do have, like, stake in Minrathous, right? We're part of a resistance group housed there. We're trying to stop, like, the evil regime from taking over. We're trying to, like, reform Tevinter. And Nev is also a Shadow Dragon. She's her friend. We just hung out with her last stream. She was talking about how, you know, as long as she could just, like, help, you know, the innocent people of Minrathous see the next day, then she's, like, doing her, like, that's what motivates her and drives her. And then Treviso, I don't feel like I don't know as well. It's a very nice city from our trips there. Obviously, Lucanus' people are there. The Crows are there. We were there earlier at the start of the stream. I don't want them all to die. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. They're under siege by, like, evil Qunari extremist separatist group. That's not good either. I mean, I guess maybe at least they'll get wiped out. They seem like bad news, but I mean, no matter which one we pick, innocent people are going to die in the one we don't pick. I mean, Minrathous is kind of a shithole, right? But that doesn't mean it should be totally destroyed. There's a lot of innocent people there. Treviso is very nice. There's a lot of innocent people there too. I don't know. This kind of game, the choice you don't get like till halfway through the game. Oh, I think I'm gonna pick Minrathous. Help Nev in the Shadows stop the Blighted Dragon and Minrathous and prevent a Venatori coup, because that would be bad. Help Lucanus and the Crows protect Treviso civilians in the Blighted Dragon and resultant blight poisoning. I mean, we want to definitely save civilians. What's the... Okay. If we do this, we prevent a Venatori coup. If we do this, we protect civilians. We protect civilians here too, though, right? Because I love how patient everybody is. My companions are staring at him thinking about this. If it's just stop bad guys or save innocents, I want to save the innocents, right? But there are definitely innocents at stake in Minrathous as well. I don't know. This is one of those choices that I'm so nervous about because I'm gonna pick like the wrong one and regret it later. Oh, I think I might go Minrathous. The characterization of this is now what's bothering me. Because I feel like I'd rather save the civilians. Save civilian. The Crows protect Treviso civilians from the Blighted Dragon and resultant blight poisoning. But there's civilians here too. There's tons of them. We've seen that. But it's like, is it like boiling this down to that binary of a choice, right? What's more strategically advantageous? I would say, I mean, if this means like we're just not going to have the crows anymore, I mean, I'm assuming also we're not going to lose a companion over this. Like either Nev or Lucanus is going to be super mad. But I would say Minrathous is more strategically advantageous because we stop the Venatori from taking over, right? And the Venatori are linked up with the Elven gods. The Venatori also have been granted control over Darkspawn, so it would be really, really bad for them to get an advantage anywhere. And these are in this, you know, I guess we'll lose the crows potentially, but we'll still have Lucanus. I would think. I'll take Minrathous. All right, I'll take Minrathous.
We help Nev in Minrathous.
But the Treviso civilians.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either. But if the Venatori take control of Tevinter, it's going to get a whole lot worse. That said, 2 of you should go to Treviso, see if you can help Lucanus get the civilians to safety. And we'll head to Minrathous.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, all right?
It seems like it is kind of boiling it. Oh my god, he looks crazy in his picture. Okay, we take Nev. Well, he just told Harding and Ballara to go to Treviso, right? But I guess we don't have to do that. I'd kind of rather have... I mean, like I said, I think it's good to have somebody with a healing move with me because I'm not great at the... that's fine. Davern, come along. Get to know you. You look very handsome. Oh, I don't know. This is one of those impossible choices, right? There is not like a good option.
Gotta hurry.
Okay, and we're gonna have to fight a dragon. That's gonna be terrifying. Let's see if we have. If we're fighting Venatori, I think shock damage might be ideal. We'll probably still have Darkspawn as well.
I was expecting it to be bad, but
no time to waste. We need to find Nev.
Oh, Nev's already here. You couldn't have waited? I didn't take that long to think about it, did I? What are Venatori weak against? Ice. Oh, okay, so maybe switch it up on the ice. They're resistant to fire, so we're not going to do that. Ah! You freak! I should have brought somebody with the healing ability. Okay, and then you hit him with... Yeah, the bird! Okay, give him one of these again. I hope I don't regret that choice. I don't want to like... I don't want to prioritize like strategy necessarily over the lives of innocents, but I feel like innocents are in danger no matter where you go, right? Guys are tough. I guess there's only 2 of us as well. That's not helpful. I wonder if we're actually going to fight the dragon. Seems a little early for that. I get that there are 2 of them. Do I need to put skill points on... What's his name? Davern? Or does he just show up ready to rumble? No, he needs some help. Okay, what do you need, buddy boy? Let's get some points on these bird moves for sure. Take that and take this. I love these bird moves. And I don't have a trinket for you. How about Nev, who we're about to find in a second? No. Okay. Whoa! I almost just ran off the ledge there. Check this out, Davern. My balance is impeccable. Can you do this? You're very handsome and you have a very adorable little griffin that follows you around, but can you do that? I'm like a trapeze artist. It's one of the things they teach you at Big Hero Camp, right along with zip lining and sliding down a ladder. Can you slide down a ladder?
Rook, about time.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
It's your city too.
The dragon's tearing up the city, and the Venatori are taking advantage of the chaos to seize control. I've heard they've made it all the way to the Archon's palace.
Forget the Venatori for now. We need to stop the dragon. We can't fight it while it's flying. We need to ground it. If we can keep it here, we can stop it from destroying the city.
All right, let's see if I can get its attention.
Oh, and I meant to switch to... Hold on, let's see. Can I switch to... ice? Cold damage. Yeah. How does that compare? It's great. Let's put the ice in. Switch to the dagger. Oh, yeah, these guys are popsicles. Never mind. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, Nev's got ice moves as well. Yeah, this is... They're so fucked.
Got it covered.
The knife combat just kind of feels a little better. It's a little quicker and scrappier. I'm gonna save the ultimate ability for, I guess, the dragon when it shows up. If we actually get to fight it. Maybe we fight it, but like don't permanently kill it.
Chaos, decay.
Are we gonna see her finally?
Lost in ruin. And the last few mortal servants of the Dreadwolf.
Get her name.
We need only one thing from you. Surrender it. And you may go. Give up the Dreadwolf's dagger.
Come get it.
By force, then. Whatever remains of you.
You're an elf? Kitty! It moves like a kitty, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just seeing kitties everywhere lately. Okay, dragon is vulnerable to ice. Great. Then hit it with this. And hit it with this.
There's a strange field. The gods corrupted her.
Oh, big oof!
What should we do?
What we came to do.
That sure is a dragon. That sure do hit like a dragon. What kind of fucking bloodborne shit is this? Okay, I should have brought somebody with a healing maneuver. That much is very clear. Wow, that was not that ultimate, was it? I need this. I need this! Oh my god! This is gonna take a few tries, I do believe. Combos? Oh, use this?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Jesus! Oh my god. I keep trying to block it, it's too hard. Holy shit. Stop! Fuck! Okay. There's no way I'm winning on the first try. There's a health potion over there, guys, please. Oh, shit! Yep. That's me, alright. You're probably wondering how I got here. Well... oh, God. This is not your grandpa's Dragon Age. Okay. I should have brought Harding or Balara with their health abilities. Big time. Okay, looks like the knife also doesn't have a lot of long-range capabilities, too. Okay, anybody else got anything cool to do? Okay, this. Hit it with this as well. I'm feeling very dead. You have a lot. It has a lot of health left. Yeah, noticed. It must be feeling pretty good about its chances currently. Anybody want to do something cool? Yes, fuck it up!
Let's go again.
Jump attack, jump attack. Okay, I feel like not a lot happened during that. I feel like oh god! Okay, I need some more health, please. I need a juice box. I need a clementine. Oh, okay, the fight's over. No, don't go! I almost had him. Ay, ay, ay. Can you put ice on the staff? I think I have to get a staff with that. I think the element is locked into like the actual staff itself, whereas you can change it on the dagger. We know we could beat it for sure.
We were so close. I know.
So close.
If only we were faster, or figured out its weaknesses a little quicker.
And we have to keep it grounded.
Take the win. Dragon's still out there, but it could have been worse. It would have been worse if you weren't here.
There's another dragon in Treviso. Maybe there's still time.
Let's go. Hold on, Lucanis. We're on our way.
Yeah, hold on. We'll be right there. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not gonna regret this decision at all. Ah, hell. He's gonna be really upset with me.
We chased away the dragon in Minrathous. Did you kill the one?
We did not.
That monster flew around the city for hours before it left, utterly out of reach.
It rained ice on the city and spread blight in the canals. Treviso survives for now, as do the crows.
I'm sorry.
But
I swore to keep Minrathous safe when I joined the Shadow Dragons. I had a duty.
Then I hope you understand how we feel.
We do not fault your loyalty to your people, Rook, but Treviso has suffered. Rook, you know Grey Wardens. Can they do anything about the blighted canals?
Maybe not right away. They'll have their hands full with the gods.
Just send them word, please.
We will not be idle. There are people to save and Antam to be made examples of. The city must know who did this. Give us time, Rook. If you truly wish to help, the crows will have work.
The others, Nev, are they all right?
They are. And I'm glad you're all right too, Lucanis.
Rook, no more. Not after this. I don't have the heart for anything but helping my city. And bringing down those who struck against her.
Lucanus no longer has time for a romance with you! Oh man, the consequences are dire. That's okay. I wasn't planning to pursue the Lucanus romance. And, okay, there we go. Glacial Rod. My bond increased with everybody else. And I got Legendary Rune. I have to equip that Glacial Rod. Okay, I mean, if I was in love with him, then yeah, that would be a pretty upsetting consequence. But all things considered, I got to keep the crows and him. Unfortunately, Treviso, which was very beautiful, now is an ugly, boil-covered wasteland. The dragon attacking Minrathous has fled on Gilinane's command. Thanks to the team's effort, disaster was averted. Treviso, on the other hand, suffered from the lack of assistance. I guess keep it back to what I was saying earlier too, where it's like there's not a lot of conflict in between you and your companion. It's like that feels like I should have got yelled at way harder than I did. But I guess in Dragon Age terms, he no longer wants to kiss me, and that's just about the most upsetting punishment you can get in a BioWare game.
Blighted dragons, Darkspawn obeying the Venatori. Maybe Solus will know something.
Oh, great. I get to talk to old Baldo. We're leveling up. Okay, what did we unlock over here? A big fire move? Wall of Fire. Flaming barrier, burning enemies foolish enough to cross it. That could be good for some close range, huh? Yeah, I might use that instead of the frost one. Now, how do I, like, shortcut that, though, right? Because if I go out of here, I don't have it here. Like, how do I get it on my shortcut? I don't know that. Is there, like, if I go in here and have it selected, right? Acquire, maybe is there something in the corner here? No? Oh, did I not actually get it? That helps, right? Okay, now I have it. Do I have it or not? Yeah, I have it. And then longer duration. Stagger of 1 minute. Let's do the duration. Long-lasting firewall. I think it's in the character screen, maybe. Yep, there it is. Because I was thinking of replacing this one. It's my only Frost move, but Frost is just, it's so far good for the Venatori, and they're a bunch of chumps anyway. Fire seems effective against Darkspawn, and they're a bit tougher. And I got this to deal with the Venatori. Okay, if I have an ice staff, then let's take our knife and let's make it fire, so we can switch on the fly. Alright, who's got a side quest for me? Sorry you all hate me, because I let your entire city get destroyed.
Greetings, friends. Chance Candide, at your service.
I'm Rook.
Ah, Taya and Viago have mentioned that you
Are you a 70s porn star?
And I require assistance. The Blight has piled itself onto the streets, choking off the city. We cannot have it. I will mark where it is worst. Please, go and clear it away. I see a Grey Warden in your party. You must know how to handle Blight, Sir Warden.
Just leave it to us.
Gladly.
Yeah, we'll get around to that. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so we can do completing the Veilguard. So now we have something to do there. That's not unlocked yet. That's a crossroads thing. Let's go back to the lighthouse. Let's see how everybody's doing. Let's do a temp check. And then let's talk to old Baldo, eh? Stuff for companions? I don't think so, but I can check. I didn't notice it if there was. Here, give me a second. I'm actually going to be right back. I'm going to be right back. See you soon.
Abundance.
I was muted the whole time. That's awesome. Sorry about that. Alright, well, to recap, sorry about the long pause. Thanks for sticking around if you did. We're going to wrap up soon. But first I'm going to talk to everybody. And we just upgraded a bunch of our shit. Which you saw, but you didn't get my spectacular narration. Is nobody here? Okay, nobody's here. So I guess we're going to talk to Solus, and then maybe we can talk to everybody after that. Yo, Solus, what's up with that lady with the tentacles? How'd she do that? What happened to her? I know she's blighted, but that's crazy. Flashbang.
When last we spoke, you were hunting for followers of Elganon and Gillenane in hopes of finding specifics. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganon and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
Okay, so I thought, hey, maybe at least the Antam would get wiped out in the attack on Treviso, but no, I guess they're in on it, so nothing bad happened to them. That's great.
And they're using that power to hurt a lot of people. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Venatori brought into Minrathous. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The blight? Of course.
The blight seems to be the gods' favorite tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganon would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganon and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Knock that shit off? What do you mean? Why are we so mad? Yeah, we get sassy with them here.
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the Veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The Veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the Veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Do you have any idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the Blight, but instead you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is not vanity. I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
They'll call me the Big Dog.
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes. We found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Here, have this flashbang. God, look, irradiated down there.
Solus thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. Rook, when I was with the Inquisition, I saw some terrible things. But what happened to Treviso? I mean, so much death. Lucanus stayed behind. He said he'll be back soon, but at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
A dragon hunter would have helped him in Rathus, that's for sure.
Then we find one. Next time a blighted dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We can't forget the second dragon in Treviso. We should see how we can help, but we're without Lucanus until he's done helping the crows. Who knows how long?
Hey, let's not get stuck in
Look
our
who's up.
regrets, all right? Just so we're clear, you're taking advice from this elven god, Solus. The Solus who tried to tear down the Veil? You really trust him?
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? All right, then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities.
English, please.
Not relevant. I'll get a message.
I legitimately
to
thought
the
somebody was going to say
expert
that.
immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Alright, now we can do a temp check. Everybody's so happy. They approve of everything we're doing. Let's see everybody's feeling here at the lighthouse before we go to bed. Sorry to cut things a little short here. Okay, so Lucanus is not here for the time being. Actions have consequences. Let's see how everybody's doing, and then I'm going to wrap up. Oh, sweet little baby.
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant to son.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
What's the history between Grey
Lucanus does not approve. Yeah, that's very
Back
true.
in the day, Grey Wardens raised them as aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle. Eventually, war took its toll. They died out.
Then where did Hassan and the others come from?
Way I heard it. Someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They'd been hidden for centuries, protected by a ward. Started hatching, and out came 13 talkative griffins. Now, down to just one.
He is extremely welcome here.
Well, a confused griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
Oh, I thought this was going to be a romance option. Would have been a weird place to put it.
Don't worry. You and I have a deal. We'll find them.
Appreciate that. Though it sounds like you've got your hands full around here.
Just a tad.
Elgarnon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Can't be easy hearing that your own gods are ending the world.
Elves have enough trouble. Don't need this on our heads too. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
Every life in Thedas depends on it.
Fair enough. Always good to know where the boss stands.
Pretty much at the world not ending.
I can get behind that. What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Maybe you need a new menu.
Can I pet the griffin? No, 0 out of 10. Completing the Veilguard, talk to Ballara and Harding. So that's going to be the last 2 companions we can recruit naturally. I'm guessing each one will give us a quest. So there is... Oh, cool statue. So this is also the first warrior we actually managed to pick up in this game. We've had nothing but rogues and mages. And we should have 1 more warrior and 1 more mage, because we have to pick up... What? Oh. A Canary Dragon Hunter, I believe, and then we still need to get the Necromancer. I'm pretty pumped about the Necromancer. You got nothing to say?
If that dragon had taken Minrathous, I hate to think what the Venatori might do with that sort of chaos. A lot of people are alive. A lot of people have a chance, thanks to us. But we broke Lucanus out of the ossuary. He could finally go home, and now... What happens to Treviso now?
Oh, don't make me feel bad about it, okay? I picked your thing. There's a whisper in this wall. Got my eye on it. She's doing it. She's putting the detective... She's putting the case together. She's doing the old Saga Anderson up there. She's on the case. And the culprit is... the disgusting tentacle elf with evil dragon. Caretaker can enchant items with powerful bonuses. Really?
Strength earns mastery.
Collecting mementos out in the world will let you upgrade the Caretaker's workshop. Correct. We've been doing that. Upgrading will increase the number of enchantments on offer and increase the power level of all weapons you can find or purchase while adventuring. Enchant. Okay, why don't you enchant these clothes I've been wearing? I haven't found a better set of robes still yet. Oh. Fire resistance. What am I getting hurt by more often than not? I would say fire. The ogres usually use fire, and they hurt really bad. Do that. Beautiful. And then... how about our staff? Better damage, more barrier damage, armor damage, more stagger. Let's do armor damage. Can I just enchant? Well, am I like spending anything for this? Or can I just do one for everything I have? Is it that green thing up in the top right corner? Next to my money? Give me a fire. Do more armor damage. We have this applied to our glacial rod. Can I not do it on both? Is that the thing? They're just limited. Like, I only have so many enchantments that I can use. Yeah, the green thing in the corner is not going down. Okay, these I can't. Don't have it. Mage knife. Not this, the Vitar. I could do the Vitar. I guess we could do Vitar. Could be maybe necrotic resistance. I'm just trying to think of like what I get hit with more often than not. I don't feel like I get cold and electricity a whole lot. Let's do this. Wow, okay. Can I just do that? I wonder if I can do that in every companion's stuff too. I'm not going to bother right now. Not the most compelling thing to watch, but that seems quite easy.
Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a Fade expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
What?
Brooke! So, we need a Fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now, he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mornwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a Fate expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
About 6.
I see. Balara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, a Fade expert and powerful psychagon.
I am the Shock Master.
The professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately they grow
Come on.
restless.
You want a piece of me?
Can't do that voice. Terrible idea to try to do that voice right now. Okay, great. Thanks, Balara. I can't wait to get the Necromancer. I think he seems fantastic. From everything I've seen and heard about him.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Kun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
Alright, guess we'll be ready. Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Okay, great. I guess that's everybody, right? Lucanus isn't here. I guess we get to see what Varric's got to say up there. Thinking about getting the Monster Hunter Stories games to play as a lead up to Wilds in February. They're not like the Monster Hunter I've done on stream, though. They're cutesy little Pokemon-like games where you're getting and hatching babby monsters and you train to fight as guardians for people. That sounds pretty cute. Hey, you should do that. What is this? Is there like a there's a treasure chest over there. Is there like a puzzle to solve out here? Some sort of weird little Solus puzzle? Yeah, there's something going on. I gotta make these face a certain direction and something will happen. That sounds like an off-stream activity. Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once. Said we'd change the future of the elves, throw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the alluvians. Solus, if you see this, I'll be looking for you out in this world and in the mortal one. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. Who wrote that? Alright, I guess we can check in on Varric. He might have something to say. He's probably kicking his feet up, snoozing through the day. Anything?
Don't panic. Things always seem impossible. Just fight one battle at a time.
That's the problem, Varric. I could only fight one. I could only be in one place at one time. And now, the super cool assassin doesn't want to kiss me anymore. Do you understand what's at stake? The things we've lost, Varric. Do you know how that feels? Alright, so we have in the journal now, recruiting Tosh the Dragon Slayer, recruiting Emmerich the Necromancer, excuse me, and looks like we've got some side quests that I can maybe occupy myself with off stream. That's good, and that makes it a decent place to start. Not start. We're not starting now. We're stopping now. Though I would love to start another 2-hour stream. Sorry I started so late, and sorry for the intermission there. Just had something kind of urgent that needed my attention, so I had to step away for a few minutes. I know this game keeps getting the shaft with streams, I swear, and I don't mean to do it. You would think I wasn't incredibly excited and looking forward to every opportunity to play this, because every time I sit down and do something happens in the stream's short, or it's like just kind of tacked on to what else I'm playing. And unfortunately, I had it in my head that I said this at the top, I had it in my head that I had like a couple opportunities to just focus on this without starting anything else. And of course, I can just do that. But God, November's almost over. This month didn't even exist, I feel like. It was just Halloween, and now it's December. The fuck? But yeah, I should be back on Tuesday to play more of this. I was saying I don't know about Thursday because I forgot Thursday is Thanksgiving. So I'm going to play it by ear. I think I'm just going to assume I probably won't be live on Thursday. But if Thursday night rolls around and I see an opportunity, I'll probably take it to play more of this. There is some other stuff I want to do in December. But obviously this is going to run into December. And I'm gonna take some time off streaming in December too, probably once we have family in town. I kind of typically do that anyway, but I probably won't stream as often as I normally would in December. So I don't know. I got to kind of reconsider maybe what I'm gonna play for the next couple of weeks, because there's at least one game I'd like to play in December, and it's kind of short, so it's nothing like this. It's like a very linear, straightforward horror game, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know. I'll update the schedule as needed. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thank you to the Great Pixie Boot for the raid. Anybody that decided to stick around, that's very nice of you. Thank you. Dilly Todd's, of course, hanging out all night. We had featured popping in, and he was so regretful for watching this. He said, "Damn, I wish I watched another stream." Appreciate it. I think that was, and of course, Pixie with the raid. I think that was everybody we had in chat. Jim Rayner came over on the raid. Appreciate you. We had Renee coming in, say hi. Thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Outlast Trials. I do want to do at least one Outlast Trials stream next month once they kick off the winter event. We've got lots of trials we haven't done yet. I think the winter event is also going to start the second season of Outlast Trials. So I'm hopeful that will mean a lot of new stuff that we haven't seen before. And we haven't really played that much of the game, so there's probably a lot of new stuff for us to see anyway. But yeah, I'd like to do that. I'd like to do a Fortnite stream next month. There's a couple things I'd like to do, but obviously there's going to be lots more of this to play, so I might have to kind of reconsider what December will look like on the channel. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I should be back on Tuesday with more of this. Thanks for watching. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the raid. Dilly, what you got going on Wednesday? The Cutie Patootie Monster Hunter game? I'll watch you play that. Cutie Patootie playing a Cutie Patootie game? Chibi Tots? Follow probably? Fuck yeah, I'm into that. Looking forward to it. Love you. Happy birthday. Rest up. The unfortunate part is that I'm wide awake. You know how I usually come in here and go, I'm so tired. I'm like wide awake right now. I don't know why, because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because I stayed up till 3:30 watching Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. That movie's so good I couldn't fall asleep. I was too pumped up. I'm wide awake right now. I could easily stay up probably just as late tonight, but man, that'll mean consequences for me in the morning. And I'm really not looking forward to work, man. And I know that sounds redundant and sort of like a given, but this time of year, work gets real fucking rough for me, man. And I feel like it's gonna like kick in this week, and I'm really not excited about it. But it is a holiday week, so at least there's that. Yeah, it's a short week. My job though, short weeks can be challenging though because they like accelerate. You know, the workload remains the same. There's just less time to do it, so it puts a lot of extra pressure on everybody. That's the thing. It's just kind of how the last month and a half of the year is. It's like 5 times the work, but you don't get 5 times the time. It's just this time's the same. So it's going to be a challenging couple of weeks here, but done it before, so we can do it again. Shout out Mr. Beast Candy Bar. Oh shit. All right. Work is going to kick your ass this week. I'm sorry to hear that. Solidarity. Holiday cards and less days to print them. I feel like that's the thing. You know, I used to work in retail, of course. Dilly knows this, and like everybody understands how like the end of year holiday season really puts a ton of pressure on retail. It's terrible, right? Like you have to anticipate the holiday and dread it while everybody else is like so excited for it. And I thought once I got out of retail, like I wouldn't feel that anymore, but it seems like maybe just like all industries kind of like all workers, no matter where you're working, suffer. The working class just is miserable, right? Which is a shame because that's, you know, in theory, ideally not really how it should be, right? It's the most wonderful time of the year. Everybody's happy. Everybody's so good. But it's like not, you know? I think we've talked about this probably every single end of year on the stream. And we'll probably talk about it some more. But solidarity, friends. Solidarity, friends. Rise up. Hold the line. We can do this. All right. I'll see you on Tuesday with more Dragon Age, the Veilguard. We're going to get ourselves a Dragon Slayer and a Necromancer, and maybe we'll do something beyond that too. I hope so. I'm ready to get this game moving. I feel like we're finally there, but we haven't even got the whole crew yet. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good night. Have a great Monday and a great Tuesday, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.